morning. Welcome. It's Halloween. Woo, spooky Monday morning. I am your host, Marley Blackman. Marley B, that's me. And you are watching Get in the Know with Highland Park, your very own exclusive Highland Park TV show. We have a great show today. We have Chief Coney, our fire chief for Highland Park. He's so awesome. He does a great job in the city, protecting us and just being right on time when he's needed to be. So we're going to talk about safety. There's a ton of things. I had a ton of phone calls this weekend about what I needed to talk about on the show today. So what you're going to hear about is fire safety. We're going to talk about you guys making sure you're looking at sex offenders in your area when you're trick-or-treating. We're going to talk about where you can go, the safe places to go when you're trick-or-treating. And Chief Coney's going to come on and have some fun with me. We're going to talk about all those things together. And we're bringing back Mr. Ron Newton from Newton Family Services because he has those jobs. So we'll be talking to him at the later part of the hour. But stay tuned in, stay locked in. And again, another little housekeeping thing, you can call me if you would want to call in at 313-868-0342. Again, that's 313-868-0342. Stay locked in. We'll be right back.
Tune in every Monday morning at 10 for Get in the Know with host Marley B. Providing the city of Highland Park news, information, and entertainment. Find out what's happening in Highland Park from the city's movers and shakers. Get in the Know with Marley B. Monday mornings at 10. Right here on WHPR.
Welcome back to Get in the Know, your very own exclusive Highland Park TV show. I am your host, Marley Blackman, Highland Park's press secretary. Marley B is what they call me. And here joining me live in the flesh is Chief Kevin Coney. Welcome, Chief. How are you?
I'm doing excellent. How are you doing today?
Doing good. Doing good. So I was coaching Chief on what he needed to do, but he said he's doing excellent. He's looking dead in the camera.
Yeah.
He's not looking at me.
Okay.
All right, so we're just going to talk today about just Halloween. Okay, so do you celebrate Halloween?
Not really, no. I'm like,
You have a daughter, a cute daughter.
She really don't understand the format of Halloween. She just think you supposed to, but my wife dresses her up like every day, so if it was Halloween,
She dresses her up in Halloween?
I mean, just
outfits?
like she just dresses her every day, so she
Like
would
cute, like a baby doll
Yeah,
kinda
so she
dress?
wouldn't know the difference between Halloween and
So
just a regular normal day.
she's the little girl that runs around in a tutu every day, has to have on a tutu?
Not a tutu, but it's kind of hard to explain, but it's.
She's a girly girl.
Yes, there you go.
Okay.
There
All
you go.
right. And your wife is definitely glad she has a girl so she
Yes,
can play dress up with her.
absolutely.
All right. So she doesn't want to be a princess other than the princess that she is already?
She wanted to be a police officer.
Wow.
She likes Judy Hop.
Okay. I
So
don't
that's
know.
what that's a
Is that
little
a Disney?
Yes, a little cartoon.
Okay.
So she wanted to be she said, I want to be Judy Hop.
All right.
So I said, okay, if that's what you want to be.
And did you guys make the costume?
She made her a belt.
Okay.
Like the little badge and little hat she had on. She purchased that.
She bought that. Okay. So do you take your daughter out trick-or-treating?
I haven't taken her. She's 5 now, so no, I haven't taken her at all.
Is she going this year?
She went to trunk or treat at her school.
Okay.
So I don't know if she's going out today.
Okay.
Highland Park is having something, so I might bring her by there at the rec center.
Okay.
They're having a party over there. So
Yeah.
she might
Then
go over
yesterday was Apple Orchard in the Hood on Avalon Street with hay rides and all of that. You guys didn't go over there?
Nope, I totally forgot about that.
Okay.
But I was working, and she
All
went
right.
to my nephew had a birthday party, so she took him over to his
Okay.
house.
All right. Perfect. So if your daughter was going trick-or-treating, what are some of the, because you're like the protective
Yes,
father
that's right.
Fire chief.
That's right.
Used to be a police chief.
Yes.
So you have all ends covered.
That's right.
And you know all the do's and the don'ts.
Yes.
All right. So tell Highland Park what you would tell your own daughter.
Well, first of all, anytime you're going anywhere, it should be well lit. Don't go
Okay.
nowhere where it's dark at.
Okay.
Especially by yourself. That's rule number one.
Well, you don't go trick or treating by yourself. There's a.
I mean, but some
all the
kids, but you know,
neighborhood
some
kids.
kids will say, all right, well, you can just walk down the street and not stand here at the corner, you know? No, walk with your kids, especially if the street is
Oh,
not
you're talking
lit.
with the parents because
Yes,
they're
the
like,
parents.
I'm tired
talking
of
about
walking.
the parents. Yep, I'm tired of walking. My feet hurt.
I
If you
got
gonna go with
you.
your kids,
I
go
got
all the way with your kids, and you can't be wearing those stilettos going trick or treat. You gotta wear some flat shoes, some flip flops,
All
or
right,
some.
well, it's too cold to wear flip flops. So like,
No, people wear flip flops.
Really?
Yes.
okay,
My wife wear flip flops.
right now,
Yes.
okay,
Yeah.
all right. So flip flops.
I mean, something comfortable.
Okay.
I mean, like today it's like 55 degrees, so it's not gonna be that bad out today. But yeah, people want to be comfortable, you know, and something you can kind of enjoy yourself with your kids, because when your feet start hurting, then you're gonna get irritated, then you're gonna stop the
Yeah.
process.
So you can't do like I
No.
used to. Well, my son's 13, so but I think the last time I took a trick or treating, he was
Mm.
maybe 11,
Mm-hmm.
and so I would just stay in the car. I was
No.
that lazy mom.
Yeah, you was
I
lazy
would,
mom.
Like,
Yeah.
I would just itch up to the next
Yeah.
house and say, "Okay, we're going."
See,
And then
he
itch up
probably
to the
really didn't
next
want you to
house.
go. He just didn't want to hurt your feelings. Like my
Yeah.
mama, nope, she the car parent, so.
Yeah.
If I'm cold, I get in the car. And his
Yeah, see,
friends
I was that
teasing.
kind of parent. I had the hot chocolate in the car. Like, listen, I'm right here. Like,
Nope.
you go with his cousins, and you guys get out the car, and
Yeah,
I'll be at
you
the
was,
end
you
of
was
the
the parent
block.
that you wanted to drop him off like right before school,
right.
like before you get up to the school. Say, "Mom, let me out right here. Let me like I can
No,
walk."
I'm
to
the
school.
cool parent. I'm the cool mom.
You the cool mom.
I am
All
so
right, that's
the cool
what's
mom.
up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
I'm the cool dad too. I think.
Yeah, like all the kids
They love you.
love me and want to be at my house or be with me. Or
You the
jump in my
snack
car.
mom.
Not I feed you.
You the snack mom.
Not the snack mom though. If you're at my house though, you're getting like a ton of food. Like I cook like all the time.
Okay, that's what's
So I
up.
don't let anybody go hungry. Like they,
Okay.
you know, it's like they're sitting down and they're, what do you want to eat? I feed them way too much.
Okay.
But yeah, but I'm the cool mom.
Oh, you cool mom.
Yeah.
All right. You seem like a cool mom.
All right. So when we come back, we're going to take a small break.
Okay.
And when we come back, I want to talk about, is again, I got a lot of calls this weekend from
Okay.
the city, from different people, and they're like, make sure you talk about sex offenders list and making
Yes.
and understanding how you look online to see where they are
Yes.
and all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
Then we're going to talk about like how do you check the candy and all
Okay.
that. Can you help us with that?
Yes, I can.
All right, perfect. All right, so Highland Park and Community Beyond. We will be right back with Chief Coney. Stay tuned.
Every Monday morning at 10 for Get in the Know with host Marley B. Providing the city of Highland Park news, information, and entertainment. Find out what's happening in Highland Park from the city's movers and shakers. Get in the Know with Marley B. Monday mornings at 10, right here on WHPR.
Welcome back. We're sitting here with Chief Coney. He's such a blast. He is such a joy to have in the city of Highland Park. I don't know if you guys really know the value of this man. I'm not just highlighting him because he's sitting here. I always talk great things about him because from the time, you guys know I'm new to Highland Park. And from the very first moment that I met him, he was he's very open and he's always willing to go the extra mile to help. And I think that I don't know, you were asked to put a PowerPoint together, and he is that overachiever, that one that you don't want to compete with because you know he's like up all night trying to figure it all out, and that's just who he is, and that's what he does for the city of Highland Park. I mean, just no matter what the task is, he stands above it and he just does what he's supposed to do for the city of Highland Park and his department. And just even having him take time out of his day today, coming off of what we call now Angels Night to be here this morning is just such an honor and such a treat. And I just want to thank you for agreeing to come here today after Angels Night. I don't know how much sleep you've had, if any at all, but you have energy, which is great. That's some things that we need around here. But we were talking about Halloween and the safety of Halloween. So Angels Night went really well. We had no weird fires or crazy fires to report, right?
Correct.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good.
Yes,
And compared to last year, what happened last year in comparison? Was it
Last year, I think we might have had 2 fires, but I think they were accidental.
okay?
So it wasn't nobody going around firebombing
Okay.
houses or nothing like that.
All right. I never got that though, because I mean, at first, when it was called Devil's Night when we were kids, it was like just kids doing things because they didn't have anything else to do. But now you just kind of know better and you're tearing up your community. So I just never really understood that. Do you know the thought behind that?
I mean, well, anytime somebody say devil, they take that literally, like devilish things.
Uh-huh.
Like when I was growing up, you might take an egg and throw an egg at somebody's house
Yeah.
if they didn't give you
Yeah, I
any
remember
candy
that,
or
yeah.
things like that, or you ring the doorbell and run.
Yes.
But to set fires or cause any kind of mischief, I didn't understood that.
Yeah.
I didn't. But back then, you had more parents out here that would discipline kids. Now.
Yes.
Now, this younger generation, if you say something to a kid, you basically have to call the police on the person just by having a conversation. So I think that's what has happened over the years' time. And now it's getting better because you got more people volunteers because people are just fed up with things that's happening every day.
Yeah, this is our community.
Yes.
We should not be burning it down.
No.
This is no matter what community you stay in, it's yours. That's where you
Right.
have to walk
Correct.
past that building, and then you have to walk past that building, go to school, go to church, go to the bus stop, go to the grocery store, wherever it is. Even if you're driving your car, I mean, you don't want to see blight in your
Correct.
neighborhood. And if it's already burnt down or abandoned, doesn't mean you need to go and make it worse.
Correct. Correct.
Let's not do that, people. Right?
Correct. Even throwing paper on the ground. I mean, this is your community.
Right.
And most of the people that's really doing things, sometimes they're not from the community.
Yeah.
They come from other places. Because I asked the guy one time, I said, would you throw that paper in front of your house?
Yes.
He said, man, I wasn't thinking about it. Just pick it up.
Yeah.
And if everybody had the same attitude, then it would be a
I
change.
so hate that. I was driving the other day and next to a lady, and she was eating something, and she kept throwing the wrappings out of the car. She's just driving, and I just want to know who's gonna pick that up.
I keep a bag in my trunk. And if
Uh-huh.
I catch somebody throwing out paper, I'll make them pick all the paper up and around the area.
If they don't do it, what you gonna do to them?
I'll write them a ticket because I'm a police
Really?
officer too. Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's
All
right.
So you guys better watch out.
Literally, it's $500 fine.
Double threat guy.
That's
All
right.
Perfect. Okay, so let's talk about sex offenders
Yes.
in the neighborhoods that you live in. So let's talk about specifically about Highland Park, because again, this is a hot button that we need to talk about. As a matter of fact, I think the chief of police called me and said we need to make sure that we speak about it on this show today. So can you expound on that?
Yes. If you want to know if any sex offenders in your area, you can go online
Okay.
and they'll give you a radius. I think it's like a 5-mile radius.
Yes.
That they will give you. It might be one staying right next door to you, down the street, around the corner. But you need to know, especially nowadays when
Yeah.
people are taking advantage of kids.
Yes.
You really need to know who's around you, and you'll be surprised on some of the people that are on the sex offenders list because they done broaden the fine how it was back in the day. They done enhanced it, so you can be a sex offender for almost any kind of crime, such as back then, like if you any kind of molestation,
convicted
yes,
of
convicted,
something, yeah.
yes, you'll be on the sex offenders list.
But now you can Google something.
You can
or
Google something, and,
yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
and pull up, and something pop up on your screen, and you go into it, and they find you doing that, you'll be on the list.
Yes.
Don't mean that you actually committed a serious
Yes.
crime.
Like, why do you want to see that?
Yeah, why would you want to see that?
Yeah, yeah.
Just being nosy sometimes will get you on the sex offenders list,
Yeah.
if I can say it like that.
Oh wow, that's a lot. That's good information.
Yes,
So
yes.
be careful.
Be very, very careful. Very careful. Very,
of
very
your vicious thoughts. Don't put them into
Right,
action.
don't
Right.
right. People come up with this it was a virus. No,
Yeah.
it says delete. And you
Yeah.
hit the other button,
Yeah.
enter,
Yeah.
and it came up on your screen.
So don't hit enter.
Don't
delete.
hit delete
Okay.
and call somebody if it happens to happen. Say, hey,
Somebody's trying to. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so I just think that now there's so many parties and so many things that's going on. Like tonight, we're having something at the rec center. So just take your children, to a community center, or I just don't think going door to door is as safe as it used to be.
If the parents are not participating, like you, once again, if it's your community, you know where to go.
Right.
I mean, it's being honest. It's predators out here everywhere.
Yes.
And they take advantage of kids, and somebody want to do something to put something in the candy, or I mean, a sick person will want to do that to a child.
Yes.
But it's people out here like that. We have to be realistic about things.
Yes.
Everybody is not Christians. Everybody ain't thinking like that. People are sick in their mind. They
Right.
watch these video games, and they want to act some of these video games out.
Right.
But like you said, even the fire department, if you want your candy checked, we there all day,
All right.
24 hours a day. Myself, I'll
Oh
be there.
wow! See, I didn't know that.
Yes,
So you
we-
can take your bag of candy to the
Yes,
firehouse.
yes, we'll the fire department and the police department will check your bag for candy.
Wow. Okay. So I know everybody knows where the firehouse is, but could you tell?
It's
people where-
25 Gerald. It's one block north of the Davidson Freeway.
Okay.
It's in a little cul-de-sac. You come in the front door, the doors will be open. The firemen are pleasant. You come in there, we'll check your bag, and we also they're giving out candy today. Just to try to show people that we really care.
Well, we know you guys care.
Yes.
Firemen always care.
Yes.
Why is it like that though? Like you guys have this huge heart. That's the perception.
I guess because, I mean, my daughter asked me. She said, "Daddy, everybody likes firemen."
They do.
I said, I can't really know why. I think because we put on this gear and this helmet and we look kind of tough. I guess that's what people like firemen.
No.
I don't know.
I don't think so
What do
because
you think it
it's
is?
not the same with police officers.
I mean, because us cops, I like when people see guns, they get frantic. When they see a cop, I mean, we innocent. I mean, what else do you have on besides some dirty looking gear? I mean, so
I think firemen have a reputation of saving people.
well, police officers do too.
Well, yeah, they do. They absolutely
Mm-hmm.
do. But I think the fireman is like, oh, he's so nice. And
Right.
you guys are, for
Like
some
getting a
reason-
cat out the tree. You don't really
Right,
see cops
yeah.
getting a cat out the tree.
Yeah, it's like-
Somebody go up on the roof and say, "Hey, here's your cat."
And you never run into a fireman that has even although they could have a bad day,
Right.
they never have like a frown on their
Right.
face. Like
Correct.
I've never seen a
Right.
mean fireman.
And they, like I said, firemen are pleasant.
Yeah.
Cops are too. I'm not saying that, but
Yeah.
most people when they come to see a fireman, it's hard to explain because I'm both. So I don't know. You have to ask a neutral
Well,
person.
you probably wear two hats too.
Yes.
Like fireman, you're nice.
Right.
Cop, not
I got to
so
be a little
nice.
more stern.
Yeah, see,
you know what I mean?
there you go.
Right.
What I'm talking about. I
Yeah,
told
there
you.
go. A little more stern. Like,
Absolutely.
okay.
Yeah.
But sometimes as a fireman, you got to be a little stern too. But for in a whole, you have to ask a neutral person.
Okay. All right. So I want to go back to the sex offenders list. So say if you go online and you run the report and you see and you have somebody that stays next door to you or down the street. I mean, and then you go into a panic. Like, what do you suggest that resident do?
I suggest that they call the local police department and see if the person is in compliance on their, because they have to register
Okay.
to make sure their address is correct, make sure they're not in a certain distance of schools.
Yes.
Make sure they've been doing what they're supposed to do. Because you have a lot of people that change their address or move and don't change their address. And don't be in compliance.
Okay.
And you should check. Call the local police department. They're supposed to register.
So can they check what the crime was too? Was it about? Did they have anything to do with, like you said, was it internet related?
I mean,
was
no,
an actual
they won't.
conviction
They won't be in that
involved?
depth. They'll just say they're on the list, and the list entails a whole bunch of things.
Okay.
So it might be 10 things. So they're not going to tell them all 10 things. They're going to just say, okay, Mr. Such and Such or Mrs. Such and Such was on the sex offenders list, and they are in compliance. They do come in. They do register. We keep an update about what goes on when they go into the homes and things of that nature.
Okay. All right. I can talk to you all day because there's so many cool things that you're doing. The firehouse has a sign that was donated. I want to talk to you about that. You also recently, over the summer, got some equipment in the
Yes,
firehouse. I
yes.
want to talk to you about that. Just keeping in shape with the firemen and
Yes.
all of that, just to make sure they can go out and save our community and
That's
protect
right.
our community. All right, so we're going to take a short break, and we'll be back with Get in the Know and Fire Chief Kevin Coney. I am your host, Marley Blackman. Marley B, that's me, your press secretary for the City of Highland Park. Stay tuned in.
Tune in every Monday morning at 10 for Get in the Know with host Marley B, providing the City of Highland Park news, information, and entertainment. Find out what's happening in Highland Park from the city's movers and shakers. Get in the Know with Marley B. Monday mornings at 10, right here on WHPR.
Welcome back to Get in the Know, your exclusive Highland Park TV show. I am your host, Marley Blackman. Marley B, that's me, press secretary for the City of Highland Park. Today we have joining us Chief Kevin Coney. He is our fire chief, and he's such a great guy. And he's just talking to us about how to be safe today, how to protect our children, how to protect our families, and just also have fun, right?
Correct.
All right, so let's talk about some of the masks and some of the things that the kids, some of the kids are young and they like the fairy tales and the Ninja Turtle and all that. But the older kids, what do you say about older kids that may want to wear the really scary mask and, and just the safety in that? Or clown mask.
No clown mask. No clown mask. And I think anybody over 15 shouldn't be wearing a mask anyway.
Yeah.
I
just
don't,
out of safety.
Just
right?
out of safety reasons,
okay.
Because, going in these stores sometimes, it makes people paranoid. Mm-hmm. They don't know if you come in at a trick or a treat.
Right.
So don't, them real gruely masks,
yeah.
I don't agree with that, especially an adult. You going out with your kids, if you want to participate in Halloween, then let your kids participate. You participate by making sure they stay safe.
Right.
Making sure that they're getting what they're supposed to get. It's supposed to be a joyful event.
Right.
So if you're going to do that, then don't go in here with these masks on your face. Don't do that. I don't agree with that at all.
Okay. I don't either. I just think that I think it raised up a lot of red flags.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you don't know the difference, and then you'll go back in the store and they don't know if you come in. They say, well, that mask was just in here.
Yes.
Now he came in with some kids. Now you go in there and then you up to something else.
Yes.
Because they don't know who you are.
Yes.
So kids are innocent, but adults, I say no.
Yeah, I agree.
No
so
way.
after, would you say 15?
After 15.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be wearing a mask.
Yeah, I agree. All right, so you can bring your candy to the firehouse
Yes,
to
you
get
can.
it checked.
Yes.
There is an event happening at the rec center. Do you know the time of that event?
I don't know the time. I want to say maybe 4 o'clock.
4, okay.
Yes.
All right, so that's always a good place to go. Just
Yes.
go to like a community center
Right.
or, somewhere. Highland Park like I said, they did something yesterday. They're doing something at the rec center. And if you need more information, you can always call the City of Highland Park, and they can give you some more information, extension 258. So, Chief, let's talk about the new sign that you guys are putting up, and it's going to face Woodward, right?
Yes, you'll be able to see the sign going north and south of Woodward.
Wow. So tell me, that was donated.
Yes, Revival Tabernacle Church in the City of Highland Park donated the sign.
Okay.
The funds for the sign, and they allowed me to pick the sign, which was good.
Okay.
Myself and I got some of the input of the firefighters to see how the sign would look and how big it should be and what should it say.
Okay.
So hopefully we'll have it within the next week or so.
Wow, that is so wonderful. So needed, right?
Yes, it's duly needed, because people ride down the street and they don't know where the fire department is.
And it's so I was just over there, and it's a new building. It's a new
Yes,
firehouse.
it was
and
built
it's
in
beautiful.
2013, and we keep it up pretty good.
It's beautiful over there.
Yes.
Yeah. So you host some community meetings there as
Yes,
well, right? Which meetings do you host over there?
We hope some of the block clubs come over there and meet.
Okay.
It's one of the community outreach places.
Yeah.
They come over there, and I don't mind if you stay in the city, you should have some benefits, and that's one of the benefits. We have a newer building. We have a great training room, and I allow some of the citizens to come in there. It's not my building, so I let people come in there and just see what the taxpayers building.
That's right.
I let people come in there and see what they pay for.
That's right. So let's talk about the equipment, because that was
Yes.
my next thing. So over the summer, you worked on getting a grant that
Yes.
supplied the new firehouse with some exercise equipment.
Yes, it's called 551.
Okay.
They don't the grant until it was about a $5,000 grant.
Okay.
We got some weight equipment. We got a treadmill. We got a elliptical machine. We got some sandbags. We got some kettlebells, a sit-up machine,
Yeah.
a pull-up machine, and a dip bar. And it was an excellent piece of equipment because I'm about fitness.
Okay.
And that limits the firemen's injuries. So it helps the city also keep their insurance rate kind of
Workman's
high.
comp and all
Yes,
that.
yes.
Yeah.
You in shape. The livelihood of your injury is lessened. It's been proven.
Well, I mean, carrying the uniform,
Yes.
wearing it, and then having to possibly carry a body or
Correct.
someone helping someone out of a fire, you definitely have to be in shape,
Yes.
right?
And I often have the citizens come by and take a look at what we got.
Yeah.
It's an open door. Come on by and see what you pay for.
Yes.
So you'll know what you got when you need them.
That's wonderful. And so we got a new rig. Is that a right
Yes.
word to call it?
Well, yes, we have a new rig. West Bloomfield Township donated a fire truck to us July of this year.
Okay.
It was needed. The one we had was a little older,
Okay.
and the one we got now was it's a 2007, and it'll last us for a while. It'll last us. They took good care of it, and we're gonna take better care of it.
Okay. I'm going to tell you, I am impressed
Thank you.
with the cities, the fire, the police. I mean, everything is just you're right on it. Everybody's right on it. Everybody's right on it and right on time.
Yeah.
Every time something's going on, I mean, it's crazy. So with me being the press secretary, I get the phone calls first from the media, and I'm like, wait a minute, how did you?
Right.
That's just how that happens in my old world. But as soon as I reach out to find out what's going on, we're already all over it.
We're already all over.
And so I just think that that's just a wonderful, wonderful thing. So do you work closely with the police chief on
Yes,
things?
yes. Me and Chief Logan, we work hand in hand.
Okay.
And like you say, this is a small community, and God really has His hand over Highland Park. People think this was a bad city. It's crime everywhere you go, no matter where you go, what city you go to, something is happening.
Right.
Some worse than others.
And they report.
More
on other cities.
On other
than
cities
others.
than they do others.
Yes.
Because it's more happening. there.
Yes.
But in a
Or
nutshell,
they want to just make it seem like their city is
Right,
safe, so
right.
they just lessen
I
the
mean,
reports. yeah.
things happen. Every city gets stolen cars.
Yes.
Grosse Pointe had a fire the other day.
Yeah.
So things happen. I mean, so we can't be looking at all the bad. Look at the positive that's coming out of it. We have people that's really trying their best to make things better. And of course, you're going to have somebody tugging. That's their job, but it's our job to keep fighting forward. And we're going to win. We'll win.
Perfect. All right. So do you have any last words to say before?
Just to be safe and just everybody stay positive. It's easy to be negative.
Right.
But if you stay positive, positive things will happen.
That is right. So, okay. So last words with Halloween and safetiness for that.
Just safety is make sure that you check the candy with the
Okay.
kids.
What should they look for?
Look for like razors and open candy and
Razors?
yes, because people back in the day used to put like pens and razors and apples. So you make sure that you check this. Yes, yes.
Wow.
And
Okay.
you make sure that the candy wrapper is not open. If it's open, if you got any suspicious, just throw it in the garbage can.
Yeah.
And if you feel like somebody, if you get home and 9 kids got an apple, and you know what houses is, then call the police.
Yeah.
And let the police go by there and ask why was you giving out apples or anything that's negative at this house
Right.
or
Wow.
anywhere you going. So just be careful about what you're doing and be watchful of these kids.
Okay, wonderful. All right, so you guys have a safe and happy Halloween. We're going to say goodbye to Chief Coney. He was so gracious to come by and share his tips on how to be safe. We're going to take a short break, and then we'll be returning with Mr. Ron Newton from Ron Newton Services. Thank you.
Tune in every Monday morning at 10 for Get in the Know with host Marley B. Providing the city of Highland Park news, information, and entertainment. Find out what's happening in Highland Park from the city's movers and shakers. Get in the Know with Marley B. Monday mornings at 10, right here on WHPR.
And welcome back to Get in the Know, your very own Highland Park TV show. I am your host, Marley Blackman. Marley B, that's me. And we have joining us again, Mr. Ron Newton of Newton Family Services. He is so wonderful to come back to the show because, again, we want to give you, Highland Park, the information that you need to know, that you deserve to know. And jobs is really one of the things that we want to make sure everybody knows about it. Mr. Newton of Newton Family Services is here to let us know about the hundreds of jobs that you always have, and how to prepare you to be prepared for the jobs, from resume writing, making sure your resume is good together, and the way that you're dressed and the way that you speak and all those things. Mr. Newton has a foundation that just feeds back into education, and he wants to make sure that he's giving back to the community because it's just important. You know, the more money we make, the better lifestyle we can have, the more we can offer to our families, the more we can offer to ourselves and to the community. So, Mr. Newton, how are you doing today?
Good morning. Doing great.
Good.
Halloween.
I know.
All the kids are out and about and having fun.
I know. It's such a great day. I think all of the schools have half days today. And every school is probably having some kind of fun thing so they can go out and do their trick-or-treating. So what do you have all these employees and they're at work, right? They can't really take a half day for Halloween.
Yeah. So we've got a couple calls this morning, I think.
Did you?
Yeah, I think we had some internal folks that decided today was going to be fun with the children. And,
Okay.
And I think that's fair. You know,
Okay.
again, we have a very responsible team and they're having fun with their children. A lot of my team is younger.
Yeah.
And they have small children at school
Yeah.
or even junior high or high school. So, you know, we want to be fair to that opportunity to let them have fun. And then, you know, for the contract employees that we put out on assignment with customers, we just have to be fair to the customer. That
Yeah.
we don't shut down their lines
Yeah.
or their facilities. You know, as long as employees prepare for those
Yeah.
days off, you know, a lot of people are more than fair in allowing them to have certain days off when they have small children.
Right. So you know Halloween comes the same day every year.
Absolutely.
So if you have a job, if you're gainfully employed, you should probably prepare for that and say, ask if you can have that day off or half the day off or what have you, right? All right.
You know, again, it's tough for a lot of these facilities because, you know, what's fair? You know, everybody has children and everybody has family for the
Yeah.
most part. And so they can't have everybody a day
Yeah.
off. But if you prepare in advance,
Yeah.
I think it's really important to know that, you know, these employers are going to be fair and that's your time off and you take that time and,
Yes.
and prepare for that day to
Yes.
have fun with your children.
Perfect. All right. Yeah. So tell me about the last time you were here, we talked about the jobs and the opportunities that you have, and we talked about the preparation for making sure you're prepared to go out after a job, for even with Newton Family Services.
Yeah.
So if I come in and I don't have a resume or don't even know how to write a resume, can you help me with that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So again, our recruiters are trained at the facility. So when you come into Newton Services, you can visit us at newtonint.com, NEWTONINT.com.
Okay.
But you can also call us at one of our branches to schedule time with a professional recruiter that's trained and can walk you through that process. But we also have tools on our website. So if you go to the menu portion of our website,
Yeah.
there's templates in there that will allow you to go in and actually work on your skills, work on your history of jobs. And so there's a couple ways. One, we always tell people, go on our website. That's a great place to go and look at the resources. But you can also find a job there. You can register. And it will kind of prompt you along on what things that we need from you
Yes.
to provide good information to our recruiting team
Yes.
to get you a great job.
Yes.
But yes, we can help you. In fact, we have self-portals at all of our facilities that will help you, in fact, go through that process. So not only will you have a live recruiter to help you, but we have computers and laptops that you can
That
use
is
so you don't have to
wonderful.
go out to the library or whatever have you.
Yes.
You can come right to our facility and fill that information out.
That is beautiful. That's an amazing thing. So, do you find that a lot of people take you up on that? Because sometimes you can offer a ton of help,
Right.
but people don't really take you up on it. Do they take you up on it?
I think people that are really serious, that don't have the technology accessible to them at their home or on their
Okay.
their iPad,
Yes.
or whatever tablet they're using. Hopefully not one of those ones that catches on fire, right?
Yeah, right.
Back to the fire chief. But I would encourage everyone to do that. But we do have some people that come in and they utilize our services. They utilize the equipment we have available at the offices. But I want to encourage more. I hope our waiting rooms, I hope our offices are full of people utilizing those resources. In fact, I just authorized or approved more laptops to be at each one of our facilities.
Wow.
Because I want to see more people being able to have a sense of belonging, a sense of family.
Yes.
Where they can come into our facility, get a refreshment.
Yes.
Come in and use the technology and have a professional recruiter help them get better prepared for the job. Because remember, the resume is where you start. It's not obviously the end-all be-all, but the resume and your skills and being prepared to take a formal application and the interview process
Yes.
and be able to be prepared so that we can ammunition those recruiters to put you out to work and really assist you in your career path.
That is wonderful. All right, so tell me, where are these wonderful offices?
Oh, beautiful. So we have offices in Flint,
Okay.
Bay City, Madison Heights, Auburn Hills. But a great way to get a hold of us is 888-865-8267.
Okay.
Again, it's 888-865-8267. And or you can go to our website at newtonint.com.
Okay.
And that will give you the locations. That'll give you instructions on how to register with us. Again, you can see our new website is pretty awesome.
Yeah,
We're
it
pretty
is.
pretty
Yeah.
happy with it. And
Yeah.
you've been looking at it
Yeah.
and giving us advice
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah.
And so we're really excited about it's just a very simple website that you can click and play.
I love it. All right, with that being said, we're going to take a short break. We'll be back with Mr. Ron Newton of Newton Family Services. We're going to talk more about getting you prepared to get a job before the holidays. If you don't have a job now or you know someone that is looking and want to, earn some money for the holidays and beyond and to the new year, then I know Mr. Newton can help us with that. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back.
Tune in every Monday morning at 10 for Get in the Know with host Marley B. Providing the city of Highland Park news, information, and entertainment. Find out what's happening in Highland Park from the city's movers and shakers. Get in the Know with Marley B. Monday mornings at 10, right here on WHPR.
And welcome back to Get in the Know, your very own Highland Park TV show, your exclusive. This is Marley Blackman, Marley B, that's me, and I am your host as well as Highland Park's press secretary. We're talking about some good things, jobs and safety today. Jobs is always good. Just knowing that you can go to a place, you can call a place when you can't find anything that you've probably been searching, something that could really fit you and something that you really desire. You can call Newton Family Services and they will qualify you. They will show you how to put the resume together if you don't have one together, or if you do, they will qualify you into that job that fits you perfectly. So, Ron,
Yes.
let's talk about that. We talked last time about you having two things to fill, right? Two buckets to fill.
Right.
So you always have to find qualified employees and qualified employers, right?
It's a challenge.
I know it seems like it, but we want to get you more around here. Like we want to get you involved with like some of the bigger companies here in Highland Park and just around in the surrounding areas. And we also want to get the Highland Parkers to give you a call so they can work at some of these jobs, some of the ones that you already have, and you have over 100 jobs to fill.
Yeah, last week when we did our meeting midweek, we were over 100 jobs in one of our locations.
Wow.
So we had our Madison Heights office, which is minutes from here.
Yeah, it is. It's close.
It's very short.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, the only thing that causes any time is because of traffic.
Yes,
Right?
yes.
So we have a branch there that's fully staffed. They're
Yes.
ready to go to work for you as candidates, job seekers, people that want to advance your career, you need to give us a call. I mean,
Okay.
we can help you do that. But it is really down. It's not a science. It's an art.
Yeah.
And it really is based on what your desires are as a candidate, somebody that maybe you're working now and you want to advance yourself, whether you're in skilled trades, whether you're in automotive, whether you're in food processing, whether you're in logistics, whatever that may be. Our job is to help find what you want to change,
Yes.
why you want to change that,
Yes.
and what customers can identify with your skill set or your motivation. And I think it just starts with the process of coming and see us, calling us, visiting us on the website. But it is an art, and there's a lot of candidates available out in the marketplace. We just need you guys to come in and start that process with us.
Wow.
The other side is customers in the area. You've been told a lot by staffing companies alike, right? And you've probably heard, we can do a great job. We specialize in service. I will tell you this, that we want to be your one-stop shop. We want to be the service that you can call and we actually stand behind our word. It's not the craziness you hear in the politicians this year for voting time, that we're going to fulfill our obligation to you. We know you provide jobs and we provide you candidates, and we also know you pay a premium for us
Yes.
to be involved. And so we want our customers to understand that we want to have integrity. We want to approach this with integrity. Our process is approached with integrity, and it is a process. You can't just come into our agency and get a job because you interviewed with us. Doesn't mean a yes.
Yes.
We're going to go through that onboarding process, that vetting, and we're going to make sure that you qualify. And if you don't qualify, we're going to get you some help. That's part of the foundation. Is
Right.
being based on education that says, hey, you're motivated to be in this direction in your life. Let's get you the right resources so you can get a job in that area.
That's perfect. That's so wonderful. Is there anything that we're leaving out?
I don't think so. I think it's just the decision of the viewers.
Okay.
I think it's the decision of customers in this area to, again, go to newtonint.com
Yeah.
or call us on our toll-free 888-865-8267. Marley, I always love being on here with
Oh,
you.
you're so wonderful. Let's see that brochure.
Yes.
This is such a wonderful piece. So this is the new marketing material that Newton Family Services has, and they are just, I mean, go on their website. They have all of these wonderful things. It's just very polished. Mr. Newton, we work and talk daily about how to just continue to grow and get the information out there, because it's important that you have the information so you can call him so he can help you. He's easy. Just call him. What's the number again?
888-865-8267. Our team is waiting for you to call us.
They are waiting for you to call them and help you so you can get a job before the holidays.
Yes,
Oh
it's
my
that
God.
time of year again.
It
And
is.
folks, just remember, it's that time of year. So employers are starting to make their final decisions for their budgets next year.
Yes.
So be applying right now, whether it's us or anywhere else. Make sure you're putting in your resumes and your applications to the employers in the area,
Mm-hmm.
because they're making those budget decisions, and it's going to be very soon
Yeah.
that they lock down those budgets and they make their hiring decisions for the first of the year.
That's what I was going to say. So don't get frustrated because most automotive companies shut down the last
Correct.
2 weeks of the year. So don't get frustrated if you haven't heard anything, but you want to act right now. Don't wait to December to act. You want to, we're right in November right now, right? The Tuesday?
Absolutely.
Tomorrow.
Wow.
Tomorrow.
Yes.
That's
Tomorrow.
crazy.
We are November 1st.
That is insane. So yeah, now's the time. Now's the time if you want a new path, a new career, or just a job, a career, just to start out right now with Newton Family Services. He'll be able to help you. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back with our housekeeping and closeouts and remarks. If you guys want to call in and talk to Mr. Newton or myself, you can call in at 313-868-0342. Thank you so much for
Thank
tuning
you.
in. We'll be right back.
Monday morning at 10 for Get in the Know with host Marley B. Providing the city of Highland Park news, information, and entertainment. Find out what's happening in Highland Park from the city's movers and shakers. Get in the Know with Marley B. Monday mornings at 10, right here on WHPR.
Oh, what a wonderful show. Thank you so much for being tuned in. We had a great show today. We had Kevin Coney, Chief Kevin Coney, our fire chief of Highland Park, and we had Mr. Ron Newton on from Newton Family Services. You know, Kevin Coney, Chief Kevin Coney was talking about the safety and the importance of being safe on today and every day. You really need to be cautious. I'm a true believer in being cautious and protecting yourselves and making sure your surrounding areas are protected and your children are protected. Today is a fun day. It should be a fun day. Stay bundled up. You know, the weather changes. You can get sick if you feel like it's a little warm outside. Make sure you dress in layers today. A lot of the kids had a half a day today, so just if you're at home with the kids when they get out of school, just make sure you guys eat some good things before you actually go trick-or-treating today. And again, there's a lot of community centers. Our rec center is open today. I want to say it's at 4 o'clock today. We're going to be doing an event, so you can come by and get candy and things like that. So just be safe today. Highland Park wants to keep you safe, keep our residents safe. If you have any questions for me, I am your host, Marley Blackman. Marley V, that's me. You can always call me at 313-868-0342. And also, if you are looking for a job or know someone who needs a job or start a new career path, whatever the case may be, please go to Newton Family Services. They will be able to help you. They will be able to secure you in a position, help you with resume writing. If you're a mom at home and you're trying to figure out what your teenagers are going to do, your young people are going to do, at least 18 years old, and you think that they need to get a job, they can always go to Newton Family Services and they'll be able to help them. So just, stay tuned in every Monday at 10 a.m. and we are giving you the information that you need to know, that you deserve to know, right here at Get in the Know, your very own exclusive Highland Park TV show. I am checking out for now, but I will see you next Monday, same time, same place. Have a great week and stay safe. Happy Halloween.